Joey R Sports back. Go Dogs 19 on Twitch.
So ready to send out this offense.
Let's see.
After 3
Khaleesi
consecutive
has looked
punts, we'll see if they can
flat with
dive
a
up
big
something
lead.
that can get this offense moving forward. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Razorbacks with a long way to go
I
after
am
the loss
calling
on the last
defensive
play.
plays and I'm a captain at this point. I've grown into one.
Jackson gonna throw it. Here comes the heat. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
And that's one the quarterback
was
just has
good.
to learn from. When you're backed up
He's
like
telling me,
that,
keep
you've got to be able to
rolling.
get rid of
You'll
the
get
football. And
better.
I know he's got to scramble. He's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play, but instead, he gives up the big safety.
Yeah.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. Took a shot as he threw. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's complete. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the 1st down.
Yeah, that was
Georgia
terrible
lining up to punt it away.
decision making.
This will be the 5th kick of the night. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And they're going to be in a world of hurt if they don't get this thing going forward here on 2nd down from the 13. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
And man, the big fellas up front, they
call.
don't get a lot of
Let's see
credit.
if
They
that
don't get
works.
talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
And the Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wants to return it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Wants to throw on 1st down. Complete to Williams over the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
At least Williams.
And the Bulldogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Yeah, the big tight end.
Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game.
Has 2 catch, 1 or 2 catches.
1 more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. Rushes on him. Throws to the tight end. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Yeah, that was
No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Working that left side now. They get the stop. It was 4th and 1, and they're still 1 yard away. A turnover on downs. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And this offense, man, it's just been...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, looking to pass. Looking long. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Somebody wasn't blocking.
A makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Right on the money. And that won't quite be enough for the 1st down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he's going to try to return this one. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll go right back to the run. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Well, it's been that kind of day here tonight. They just have not been able to find a rhythm and establish that throwing the football. Part of it has been wide receivers and quarterbacks not being on the same page, but you got to give this defense credit too. Just like that last play, they have been getting after him. They've been hitting him, and that's a big reason why they've got such a big lead here in the 4th.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking left. Complete on the left to Williams. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Under fire. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Georgia sends out the punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6
Hold on,
times
Mom.
tonight. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And he is stopped short, well short of the marker as the defense stands tall.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And
My
now
sweet
their offense is
baby.
coming on the field.
In the warehouse cat.
They're going
I
to throw
did
it to start the drive.
before I had my PS5 open for Christmas.
Touchdown, Bulldog!
Yeah, there we go. Roldan. Landon Roldan.
The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and their
Did Landon
run
Roldan
continues,
catch
about to
that?
go 8-0.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And at the end of the play, it looks as if there's an injured Razorback on the field. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious and he gets back in the fray shortly. And he's going to bring it out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stops. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
Jackson will throw. Here's the pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Well, you look at Webster's dictionary and the term game wrecker, a picture of this guy is going to show up. He has been unstoppable in this football game. That's his 2nd sack here today.
The Razorbacks send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. A very productive run gets it inside the 40, all the way down to the 38-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The option look. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. To the air on 2nd down. Here's a heat. Got rid of it just in time.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down, still trying to execute their offense, still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the first down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out.
45-yard field goal.
Perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
What do you think of me wanting to kiss the cat?
Safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The inside handoff. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll try it again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment, because today, oof, it was not a good day.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible
Roldan
upset,
caught
two
a
really
deep
good
ball
teams.
in the end
Jesse,
zone.
they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them.
Landon Roldan, the young wide receiver.
Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff
He's from
contender,
Bogart,
the other simply is
Georgia.
not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher ranked team
That's
is a
in
team
Coney
with
County.
national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports
Who
College
picked
Football.
the 1 TD? He didn't look his best on the road. Bowen's slow, right? Temple looked really good in this limited run. Let's see how receivers did. Yeah, at the tight end, he set 7, Daddy. There's Roldan. Roldan is, and Williams. Everybody here pretty much is. Like, he was a former Gator, Daddy. Vernell Brown III. Temple might be a real player. Chauncey Bowens, I know he is. Yeah, Williams is from Camden County. Glover had a very good game. No, I don't even know if I hit a solo tackle. Holton's the strong safety. I think I only have 4 assisted tackles. Kicker only missed 1 field goal. And I'm just a true freshman, Daddy. Okay, an NIL offer. Oh yeah, I'm taking that deal. Free tires, even. As your plays increase. I'll take that NIL deal. I'm about to a stopping point. Let's see how practice does. Uh-huh. Okay. Dang. I did bronze it. I did get a bronze on that one. Yeah, that was a tough one, but I got it. At Florida Day, on the road team, away team this time. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't. I'm still conditioned. But I need taking that NIL deal. Okay, so for those on YouTube, do not forget to like and subscribe. My dad's and I gotta go to Aldi's. We're interested to see how Norman Drive works out. But, and a video that has so many views of my brother's. Wow. But anyway, do not forget to like and subscribe to our sports. See you next time. God bless.